PulzBox is a multi-tenant, hybrid and hierarchical system. So based on the user login and their credentials, user will be able to see the users assigned to them. So this particular user will be able to see only the users assigned to them in their company. There are mainly 4 type of users roles which is available there in this particular system. Driver, which is a normal role. Only when you create a driver and give a password to them, then only those people will be able to log in PulzBox hardware. Then a tenant admin, who is the super admin for a particular company, who has the access to everybody's records inside this particular system. Then tenant subadmin, which is like a manager admin. So this can have multiple tenant admins in a company, and each admin will be responsible for certain drivers which are assigned to them, and they will be able to see only their drivers whenever they are viewing. Now, depending upon the license, a tenant admin or a sub-admin can create as many users they want. And passenger is also a role. Okay, they have limited accessibilities in this particular system. Now, the all system in the screen is all about how to manage drivers and their activities and their fleets mainly. And it also includes to show and report what are the kind of transactions they make using the hardware which is assigned to the driver. So there is a separate report section which actually tells about the drivers who are inactive, and also about so these are all the people which are inactive at this point of time. Driver activity, which is nothing but the reports about a driver. Say for example, Ashwath as a driver is actually travel today, there is no travel. Okay, and these are all the transactions he made through PulzBox in last few days, and these are all the prepaid mobile recharges he did through this particular system, and this is the amount. So all those details will be available, and if there is an error, what error happened that particular time, all these things available here. Now it also talks about driver location logs, which is whenever they use this particular system, the information about what they did will be available through this particular logs. There are also telemetry logs, which usually talks about what passenger did and where and which system they used. Say for example, this says that a passenger who used Jagadish Diya's PulzBox and they did a recharge, it is mobile recharge, and confirm that one. Okay, so those kind of detailed information about what happens to this from the city, where it happened, this is latitude and longitude, and what time it happens, and what operation they did. All these things available there in the cloud. This is also deals with the track the cabs on the map. And since it is a transaction system, there are multiple things can be done through this system, which is recharging somebody's mobile, paying electricity bills, water bills, or buying the coupons. So those kind of reports will be shown here. This is also have a microcontroller which is connected to the vehicle sensor. So a approved administrator or a manager will be able to see the vehicle control data, which is also include, okay, what speed driver is driving, how many times he or she has put a hard brake, and how many acceleration, what is the is there is any engine issues which is there in the one, what is the fuel it is using at this point of time. All these informations available in these reports, and many more reports are already available. Then this is talking about, okay, how much money the driver saved, okay, in the last few days, and how much money he is entitled, and also his driver scores. We can also send message and SMS alert to the drivers to congratulate them, okay, for their achievements. Then this is also talk about how to register a vehicle, how to add a new vehicle, and what are the properties there. So that is all about this particular web view. There are multiple web views available there in this particular system, but mainly this web view which we are actually showing is for controlling and the fleet and the transaction management through this system. It also deals with multiple kind of reports, which includes the driver activities, the transactions, and filling the wallets and funds, adding more account informations and amounts. Also details about what happens in that system in a particular location. And the other applications will be able to use this particular app and control or disable or enable the users.